Hey guys, we're watching Volgord's videos, and this is a review on my JVC marshmallow earbuds. I bought these for $7 off of eBay about a little over a month ago. $7. They are, well, they're pretty good. Here's the pros. Okay, the pros are they sound really good. They are pretty durable. They have a nice thick cord. Gold plug, straight plug. You won't get that much, I don't think the straight plugs have that much wear and tear as the L plugs. I don't know, just something to keep in mind of. They come in a variety of colors. Red, I believe there's a blue, there's a green probably. Probably a black. I don't know how many colors there are, but there's at least more than 3. They have a slider so you can keep the tangling down. And yeah. They also come with extra tips. 1 extra pair. Only 1. That's kind of a con. There's a smaller tip and the bigger tip. Okay? There isn't that much of a difference. However, when you put in your ear, you can definitely tell the difference. My ear canals aren't very big, which, let's talk about the cons now. The cons are, first of all, the decibels, the loudness is 1 decibel quieter than the air cushions, which shouldn't really be noticeable. However, it definitely is. I have to turn it up at least 1 to 2 notches or decibels, you know, whatever you want to call it. You gotta turn it up a bit more to get as loud as my air cushions. Another thing is that you have to squeeze down the tips. You squeeze it down, stick them in. The left one always gets a good seal. However, my ear canal, my right one is slightly bigger, so I'll shrink it down, stick it in my ear, hold it there, and we'll be alright for the first couple minutes. But after a while of walking around, mowing the lawn or whatever, the right one tends to, you know, wiggle out, and it doesn't take much of an effort for it to fall out. It hasn't ever fell out, but you know, I can definitely feel the left one has a better seal than my right one, and I just wish it was just a tad bit bigger. It's a different design to it, so it'd stay in better. So looking at the air cushions, the standard silicone tip and the JVC foam tip, these have more of a, I guess, cone shape or plunger shape. I don't know. It's a more rounded shape to them, and it makes for like a better seal, in my opinion. As in these pretty much go straight in. Well, they got to shrink them down, and then they expand. But there isn't. If they had like a lip to it, like these, you know, has like a lip, it would probably make a better seal. But I don't know. It's just my opinion. I wish they had a better design. My ears are pretty standard size. They're not tiny, but they're not big. They're pretty, you know, medium size. And I had to use the medium size tip. Otherwise, the right one would not stay in at all. Would not have a good seal. So pretty much, my only real flaw with it, only real, you know, major problem, is that there isn't really enough a variety of sizes to fit your needs. And the right one, or the medium, or you know, the large, it's not really big enough. They should have a small, medium, large, not just a small and a medium. That's pretty much my only major gripe. Yeah. So the price. I already said I spent $7 on them, which is a steal. They were previously opened but not used on eBay. If you come across them for $7 to $10, I'd say definitely pick them up. However, for 10 to 15 or 15 to 10, no, 15 to 20. I would just say go with the JVC air cushions, because I believe they stay in your ears better and they just impress me better. They have better specs. However, let me emphasize, these are on the older model. These are the hafx34. So they could have fixed all the problems. You know, they could have included another pair of tips, you know, the small, medium, large, instead of just a small and a medium, I guess. I also know that the newer model, I thought is the one I was going to get, also is 2 decibels louder. Like I said, which shouldn't really be noticeable, but it is, which is one of the things holding it back, because since it's quieter, you gotta turn it up, and then it doesn't really get as good as a quality of sound. It isn't really that noticeable, but with me, I did notice it. It's not really a big deal, but you know, whenever you turn something up more, the sound kind of washes out a bit, but it was just slightly. I could just barely notice it. There's a couple things on here, like inserting the headphones. You can use between your thumb and forefinger. Do not leave around for children to swallow and die. Do not leave in direct sunlight. Subject change. What else is there? It also said, like, do not use while driving, which I can't believe how many people listen to their iPods while driving. It's not safe, and you can get ticketed. Anyway, that's enough for reading the package. Pretty much, my final thoughts is, if you can find it for cheap, you know, less than $15-20, I'd say go ahead and pick them up. You won't be disappointed. But for $15-20, find yourself JVC air cushions or Creative EP630, or I haven't tested them yet, but I'm going to test them sometime. The Panasonic HJ350Rs, I think. Those have similar specifications and great reviews as these and the Creatives, but I haven't tested them out yet. They're about $20, and I'm gonna buy those sometime. However, for $7, I couldn't be disappointed, and you know they treated me well. One more thing I'd like to add is that with these silicone tips, they seem, even though they aren't as loud, and I still have to crank them up a couple decibels, they seem to block out sound, outside noise, almost even better, because you have a thicker wall of like insulation instead of the silicone, which is, you know, a lot thinner. It could be just me, it could be just, you know, thinking, you know, it makes sense, they're foam, but maybe it's just because I turn them up more, I don't know. But it just seems like they're thicker, you know, they got foam, they block out noise better. That is only after you turn it up. And just a quick lesson for you. These are not noise canceling. You see a battery on there? No. Noise canceling always has a battery on there to activate like a white noise kind of noise, and that also amplifies the sound. These are noise isolating. They just cup out outside noise and, you know, cups in your music. So there you go. So thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll read your feedback. So see you next time.